isn't luck. Let me show you the formula that found this match before kickoff. You can see on the screen right here that we actually had a prediction on the Telegram channel of 2-1 and it came out exactly as we predicted. These are other predictions I actually drew up. I said this is going to be 2-1, 2-0 or 3-1 and it also came out, but away failed to score. This is another prediction again. I dropped all this prediction on Telegram channel 1-2, 1-1 and 0-1. It came out 0-2. So this is a very simple approach I'm going to teach you in this video today. You are going to learn how to use this formula and win correct score very easily. So the first thing you need to do right now is to know the home team form and the away team form in whatever formula you are using. If you don't know this, you cannot make any good decision in the market. Now the most interesting part is that the formula alone is not enough. At the end of this video, I'm going to show you guys a professional betting strategy that you can actually use. It is called value betting. First, I'm going to explain how this goal prediction formula works. Then I'm going to show you how to determine if the prediction you get is actually worth betting on. Now we are looking for Breoblik versus Keflavik. That is the match we are looking at. You can see here for the home team, which is Breoblik, we have win, which is in the first match that they have. They won 2-1. The second one 3-0. The fourth one was a loss and they lost to 4-0. So you can see they scored them 4-1. Then the fourth one was 3-1. And the fifth one was 4-4, which was a draw. Then this is the total goals conceded. Okay, this is the total goals conceded: 1-3, 2.6 all over. That is the average for their games. This is the goals, the total average goals that they do score is 2.6. Then the total average goals that they concede is 2.0. Now for those of you that don't know exactly how you calculate the goals scored and goals average, I want you to know that if you are calculating goals score, all you just have to do is to plus, okay, you're going to plus the total amount of goals that the team score, that is the home team score, and you divide it by the total amount of match you're looking at. So now we are looking at 2 + 3 + 1. So I'll just go ahead and write it: 2 + 3 + 1 + 3 + 4. Okay, +3 + 4. So this is our answer right here. Divide it by 5, we have 2.6. So now you know exactly how we got 2.6 as the average. You have to just go ahead and do it for the opposite side, which is the goals conceded. What is goals conceded? Goals conceded means the total amount of goal the opponent team scored them. So you just do the same thing and divide it again by 5. So it's very simple. Now you do the same thing for Keflavik, which is the away team. So you can actually see right here, this is draw the first game, this is win. 1-1 was the first game, 3-2 was the second game. They won, the draw 1-1, they lost 1-2, and then they lost again 1-6. So you can actually see that just from this alone, you know that away team is really struggling. They are struggling so much. So you can do the same thing now for goals scored. Let me go ahead and mark this out. You can do the same thing now for goals scored, and you can do the same thing now for goals conceded. Once you have done it just as I explained for the first team, you go ahead again and check this formula. This is the step for you to actually predict the total amount of goals that can be in this game. So this is the goals prediction formula. Step 1, you have to check the home attack score, and then step 2, you have to check the defensive score. We already calculated right here. This is it, 2.6. I know why I'm marking this so that no one is going to say I don't understand. Okay, so you go ahead again and check the step 2, which is away defense. Okay, you're looking at away defense. That is Keflavik average goals conceded. What is Keflavik average goal conceded? Is 2.4. That is their defense, the strength at which away used to defend. So this is what you actually look at for in step 2. Now what is the average? You're going to now add this up together. Okay, once you add it up, you divide it by 2. So once you divide it by 2, you have 2.5. okay, so now this is to tell you now that the home team expected goal is 2+ goals. So this is the formula that you actually need to use. Now you know exactly the exact goal that the home team can put in. Okay, so that is why I'm explaining this for you. You know the exact goal that the home team can put in. You go ahead and do the same thing now again for away. Now you have to look for the average. Okay, you have to look for the average. So let us go ahead now and check what is the average for this right here. So let's just do this. Okay, so we have 1 + 3 + 1 + 1 + 1. I think this should be it, right? So now you're actually going to be dividing this. So if you divide it by 5, because that is the total amount of goals we are looking at, the total amount of match we are looking at, it is 5. So you divide it by 5, you have 1.4 right here. So now after you have gotten 1.4, you actually know that this is the total amount of what goals that they have been able to score in their last 5 matches. That is the average is 1.4. Public have considered 2.0 per game. That is in their last 5 matches. What do you have to do again? Just like you did for home team, you go ahead and add it. 1.4 plus 2.0 divided by 2 is 1.7. Now you know the exact amount of goal that away can put in. So this is going to give you a slight chance to know that since this is 1.7 right here, you know that away can actually put in 1 goal to 2 goals, but now it's not up to 2. So you actually know that the chance of them putting in 2 goals is very, very little. That is why the correct score outcome was said to be like this. Okay, let me show you guys. That is why the correct score outcome was said to be 2-1, 3-1, or 2-0. Right? Let us go ahead and search for this match and see if it actually won or not. Okay, so we are going to search for the match right here. So this is Brioblik versus Kef Lavig. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and search for it and see if this match actually won or not. So boom guys, you can actually see that this is a very, very good strategy. Okay, so you can actually see that this is a very, very good one. Next up down, I'm going to tell you guys exactly how you can use this now to get value. Okay, that is value bet. Now I'm going to explain this, and I actually want everyone to be on the Telegram channel. Now why do you have to be on my Telegram channel? Because it's actually there that I drop this correct score predictions. Okay, so now you know exactly how I get this correct score prediction, and you can also do same for yourself.
Right now we are done with goal prediction formula. Just like I promised you guys, next up I'm going to tell you what is value bet and how you can actually start making money with value bet. So a value bet is a wager where you believe the probability of an outcome happening is higher than the probability implied by the bookmakers. So for instance, where you can actually see value bet is at both teams to score. You can also see value bet in the case of where they give you an outcome for the straight win. Okay, so you can see value bet in straight win. So this is where you go ahead and stake on single match. Okay, you are just only staking on one particular game and one outcome. You're just investing on one outcome. So that is what we call value betting. So now let me show you guys an example. Suppose now a bookmaker offers odds of 3.00 on a team to win. Okay, so the odds of 3.00 implied a 33% chance, but after you do your own analysis, you believe the team actually has a 40% chance of winning. That is value bet, because now something is actually missing here, which means that the bookmakers are scared of actually telling you that the chance of them winning is 40%, so that you don't go ahead and invest in it. So this is exactly what value betting is. And if you can actually see recently, for those of you that are already on my inner cycle, you're going to see that most times I drop this kind of games alongside any prediction that I'm giving, because there are opportunities where you can actually make a lot of money. If you take a look at any other big sport bet, I'm talking about people who are really profitable in sport betting, they do value bet a lot, because you can actually keep winning value bet non-stop, and that is exactly what I have been doing. Okay, so I have been winning these value bets like non-stop. These are single games I just take on to get a return on investment. So that is exactly how value bet work.
Alright, so just before you click off this video, always remember this: don't chase losses, build a strategy. I'll see you in the next strategy video. Peace out.